Hi everyone, and thanks for coming today. My name is Cody Moore, and I'm just going to tell you a little overview about hunting, or deer hunting to be more specific. So I'm going to start out preparing for the upcoming hunting season. So you'll start out, you'll go down and you'll just bush hog the fields, and then you'll end up tilling the ground to make sure that it's ready to plant. And once you've tilled it, then you'll plant and fertilize the fields in hopes that you'll get some good green grass for the deers to eat, and they'll kind of get familiar with the fields and where it's at, and hopefully that'll bring them back during hunting season. So once the season begins, you'll get up on opening day. You'll try to get up before sunrise, and your goal is to make it into the stand before the sun comes up, because the deer generally like to move before sunrise. So getting in there allows you to not spook them and ruin your hunt. And then once you get in, you will normally stay until about 9 to 10 o'clock. This is just what I personally do. And then I'll go get something to eat, take a little break, and come back about 2, and I'll hunt until dark. So the type of hunting that we like to do is called stalk hunting. It's where you sit in one spot and you wait for the deer to come to you. But you can also do something called dog hunting, which is where you'll walk around with a dog in hopes that the dog will spook a deer, and then you'll shoot it. So there are 2 different types of stands that you can hunt in. There's a shooting house, which is basically just a little house that you sit in. It gives you more protection from the elements. It's closed in, so it allows you to be a little more, it allows you to move more freely. Or you can hunt in a ladder stand, which is basically where you climb a ladder to a platform with a seat on it, and it's out in the open. It's normally going to be in the woods, so you're going to be exposed to more of the elements. So it's going to be a little colder. It's just going to be, you're going to get wet if it rains. You're not going to be able to move as much because a deer can see everything you do. So the big question is, what do you do if you see a deer? Well, at our hunting club, the deer is required to be a mature 8-point. So you're not allowed to kill anything smaller than that. Or you can kill a certain amount of does. And that just kind of helps with keeping the population in check, so that you don't have too many, but you have enough to keep repopulating everything. And once you've killed the deer, if you're lucky enough, then you're able to, you've got to register it to the state, and you're allowed to kill 3 antler deer and as many does as you want to. So once you kill the deer, you'll then process it. So there's 2 different ways that you can do it. You can either take it to a processing place, which is going to be easier. It's going to be a little more expensive. Or you can just clean it yourself. So you clean it, you'll get the meat, and you'll take it home. So it'll be a little harder on you, but it'll save you money. And hopefully once you've done this, then you'll have enough meat to last you the rest of the year until next hunting season. Thank you guys for coming, and that's my little overview on hunting.